It's getting harder and harder to find a real bargain vintage lens, and yeah, some of you aren't that interested, but just bear with me. Check this out, I got this $12.99. It's a Tamron 200mm F3.5 BBAR MC. We've attached it to the PK to FX mount. We're going to stick it on this X-T20. Make sure that it's set to 200mm for the EXIF file. If you're unsure about that, let us know, or watch some of my other vintage videos and you'll see about that. We're going to take it for a workout in Stratford-upon-Avon. I'm just going to tidy myself up a little bit and then get out there. I mean, $12.99, is it any good? Let's have a look. It wasn't an instant hit for me. Now I do like that focal length, brilliant, great fun, and over the last few years I've tended to go towards a longer focal length, get further away from the action. But of course, when you're being a tourist, as we can see, you know, that's not such a big deal. We're not trying to document in the same way as perhaps at a event like a party or a wedding or a corporate event. And I think I'd have to say that this lens, well, it is a bargain, but especially if you're a RAW shooter. Now obviously shooting in RAW, you're always going to get the best out of the file, but when I test a lens, I often test it straight out of the camera just to see what it can do, just so I've got a playing field to jump off and understand what the lens is capable of. Now of course, as it's an older lens, it's not gonna be super fantastic, but there are a lot of pros that go towards this and a lot of reasons why you may well be happy to spend such a small amount on such an old lens. The shots you can get are fantastic, they are nice. The bokeh was nice and smooth. It's not magical, it's not going to blow your mind away, but as you can probably appreciate, it's definitely got some worth. Now you've got to be careful with the usual purple fringing, chromatic aberration, but other than that, yeah, why not? I mean, sometimes it's a little bit dreamy, it's a little bit whimsical, is that a good word to use when describing a lens? It's really well built. It's got that nice extendable lens hood. Mine came with a nice snap cap, all these little extras. I'm not sure it beats my Asahi Pentax 200mm F4 lens. I mean, for build quality, yeah, sure. And if you don't want a hypercritical portrait lens, you know, one that's too sharp, one that's just going to bring out too many flaws, for want of a much better word. Of course, this has got nothing to do with Fujifilm's offerings like the 200 F2. The image quality, everything would blow it away other than the size. I mean, and actually this is my preferred color scheme, all black, as opposed to what Fuji have put out with a 200mm. But yeah, it's a whole different world apart. But maybe you want to see if 200mm 1.5 times that for your actual 35mm full frame equivalent. If you want to see if that's a good fit for you, if you can live with that focal length before laying out big chunk of change on the pro lens, yeah, why not get something like this or the Pentax, stick it on your mount there and have a good play? Why not? So there you go. Don't forget to say hi to Monica again. She was touring around Stratford-upon-Avon with me and a couple more friends, and yeah, I'll leave a link below to the adapter so you can get it for yourself if you haven't already. Let us know what you think below. I know some don't appreciate the vintage lenses, but yeah, there'll be other videos for you guys. Sorry, I've just blocked probably the more interesting subject matter in this video, other than the lens, of course.